curve-back school system. It is a synonymous of Khankahi system. So curve-back is, whenever I will use a term curve-back school system, it means I am talking about the Khankahi system, Khanka. And whenever I will use the term spiritual activation and well-being program, it means I am talking about ilme ruhaniyat. And whenever I will use a term Godified Cardio-Linguistic Program or GCLP, it means I am talking about ilme marifat. So these are the three basic terms that we are going to use throughout our sessions. So before I go into the fine details of a topic, everybody must be aware about 4 basic laws. If we are unable to understand these 4 basic laws, the journey would not be easy. So basically, the first law says, you are, as a spiritual seeker or as a spiritual pacer, you are going to work against your own conditioned mind. And your conditioned mind is basically tuned only to see the physical objects. So you are going to work against your own conditioned mind. So this is the first basic law. As a spiritual pacer, your second objective or second aim is to experience the metaphysical objects and experiences. So this is a second law. The third law, as a spiritual pacer, you have to focus on the truth and reality. This is very, very important, because there is a very thin line present between truth and illusion. And the fourth one, as a spiritual pacer or seeker, you have to remember that you have to remember the forthcoming event of your death and afterlife. Always it should be in the back of your mind, a day would come in our life when we will be dead. And there is an afterlife waiting for us. These are the 4 basic principles. If there is no acceptance of death, if there is no acceptance of afterlife, the whole exercise is meaningless. The core foundation subjects that we are going to study during this journey, we are going to discuss the philosophy, the basic principles of the philosophy, something related to psychology, science, spirituality, and the ethics. These are the 5 major core foundation subjects. Now, spiritual activation and well-being program. Better no talking, please. Spiritual activation and well-being program. What is well-being? I think we all are well aware about the well-being. It is a basic necessity of all the humans who are breathing on this planet. Everybody needs well-being, the self-well-being. So how can we define the well-being? WHO has given us a very good definition of well-being. Well-being is basically divided into 4 dimensions, facets, whatever you like, you can say. One is physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. If all 4 are aligned and present, according to WHO definition, you are in the state of well-being. If one is missing, or half is missing, or 1.5 is missing, or all are missing, missing one, missing all. So, welcome in spiritual activation and well-being mentor program. So, you are basically have become the part of mentor program. Inshallah, due course of time, you would be talking more beautifully than me. What are the program's outcome? After attending this program, you will be, inshallah, a spiritual analyst, social spiritual worker, spiritual behaviorist, and spiritual care navigator. These are the program outcomes. These are the 4 major outcomes of this mentor program. So what are the core values of GCLP? What are the core values of Codified Cardio-Linguistic Program? The core values are basically related to understanding of truth and reality and right placement of rational and the revealed knowledge. Self-assessment about your own neural activity and self-assessment about your own cardiac activity. Establishment of the inner silence, freedom from negative thinking, selection of justified desires, and generation of positive emotions, and a state of selflessness. And in the end, you will be introduced to your own spirit. How we are going to achieve all this? This slide is slightly complex, but it is the core and the summary of the whole process. There are, you can see, 5 columns. Now I am going to discuss the first column. All of us are basically have a deep connections with 4 planes of reality. Alam-e-Nasut, Malakut, Jabarut, Lahut. Material plane reality, quantum plane reality, virtual plane reality, and actual plane reality. Now let's discuss first the material plane reality. What is the meaning of material plane reality? All of us right now are in the material plane of reality. Everything that is around us is basically material. You are seeing my material body, you are seeing my physical body, I am seeing your physical body. And in this room, everything is material. So our eyes can only see the material objects. This is a very, very fundamental point. You have to remember this point. Our eyes, our facial eyes, the eyes that are present on our face has only capacity to see the physical objects. This is very important. But right now, I am talking and you are listening. I am talking and you are listening. Can you see my voice? No. My voice is coming from a sound box that is present behind the Adam's apple in my throat. There is a set of vocal cords present inside my throat, and the vibration of these vocal cords are generating the sound, and through some invisible medium it is striking on your eardrum, and after striking the eardrum it is a sound energy. Just remember this thing, the limitation of the eyes and the definition of the sound system, because in GCLP the first thing that we are going to learn something related to sound system. Sound system. Alastu bi rabbikum qalu bala. Who am I? The sound, the order, kun fayakun. It was a sound. It was an order from Almighty. So some sort of sound energy is coming out from my vocal cords, and through some invisible medium, it is striking on your eardrum. And once it strikes to eardrum, the external ear, the sound vibration transmits inside the middle ear. And there are three small bones are present: malleus, incus, and stapes. Ubaid, can you just tell? कि आवाज थोड़ी सी हल्की रखना. Malleus, incus, and stapes. These are the three small bones. We don't know, we have no idea at all what happens inside these small bones. But whatever happens in the inside three small bones, the signal transfers to the temporal lobe. So everything that is happening right now between me and you is invisible. So it is very important to note, we can see the wire, but we cannot see the current, but we can experience the current. And if you remember my first slide, your basic objective to experience the metaphysical things, because spirituality is metaphysical. Physical, everybody is tuned and knows the ways to appreciate the physical objects. But once we are talking about the spirituality, the story changes. So where is my sound present right now? It's not present in the material plane. That's why you are unable to see it. So where my sound is present? It's in the quantum plane of reality. Where the wire is present? Material plane reality. And where is the current present? Quantum plane of reality. If you see the coal, you will see the redness of the coal, but where is the heat? You can see the ice, but where is the hotness and the coldness? You can see the hotness. Can you see the hotness of the coal? And can you see the coldness of the ice? No. But you can experience the hotness and the coldness. It is non-visible, not visible. Only the ice is visible and the burning coal is visible. So likewise, the voice, the current, the heat, the fragrance of the flower. You can see the flower, but you cannot see the fragrance, but you will experience the fragrance. So in spirituality, seeing is less important than your own experiences. So this is so quantum plane reality. The third is virtual plane reality. Where is the database of the hotness or the coldness or the sound? I am talking sense. I am talking through my own knowledge. So where is that knowledge present? It is present in virtual plane of reality. There was a time in my life when I was non-existent, and there will be a time in my life where I will again be non-existent. So the journey from existence to non-existence, someone is controlling. So who is controlling? The one who is present in the actual plane of reality. So these are the 4 planes of reality, from material to actual. And in the column number 2, you can see that we have to study 100 laws of spirituality. In about every plane of reality, we have to learn 25 laws of spirituality. 25 laws of spirituality related to material, 25 related to quantum, 25 related to virtual, and 25 related to actual. So 100 altogether. In this program, in this course, in this mentor program, we are going to study these things. These are summary, I'm just telling you. And 5 level of spiritual experiences. This is the main reason that I have tried my level best to clarify this program, this point, that in this course, in this exercise, in this learning, we are going to experience the thing. We are not supposed to see the things. Spirituality is the matter of experiences. The physical world is dependent on your senses. You can see the tree, you can see the car, you can see a person. But whenever we are talking about the spirituality, it is the domain of experiences. So in this course, we are going to learn 5 types of experiences. First, enhance spiritual perception. Just remember this word, because the first thing that we are going to discuss is the enhance spiritual perception, then primordial spiritual augmentation. And the first thing, ESP or enhanced spiritual perception, will happen in this plane of reality, right? During this class, you may experience enhanced spiritual perception. But as a spiritual seeker, when you will go in the quantum plane of reality, well, you will be hooked up in the second step, then you will experience the primordial spiritual augmentation and the spiritual bridging. This is very important. Here, at this point of time, you would be heading towards a new identity. Right now, we have a material identity. Once the spiritual seeker goes into a second stage, quantum plane reality, he will be in the stage of acquiring a new identity. He would be more spiritualist than materialist. You will be changing. So it's a bridging. You will be transferring from material plane to spiritual plane. Then in virtual plane, deep spirituality, and actual plane, divine spirituality. And the whole course is divided into 7 corridors of intelligent healing. Corridor of alignment, corridor of vibrant dissemination, corridor of honorable option, corridor of peace, connectivity, compassion, and objectivity. We are going to discuss everything, don't worry. I'm just giving you the highlights. And then, of course, 7 spiritual drills. These 7 drills are actually something that you need to learn. Whenever you will be doing the paradigm drill, actually you will be in the corridor of alignment. Actually, you will be in the stage of enhanced spiritual perception, and so on and so forth. So, this is the heart of the program. And it is very easy, it is very simple, but it is not easy. Remember my words. It is very simple. Simple does not mean this is easy. Simple means simple. Doesn't mean it is going to be easy. So, whenever you are interested to join the first corridor, you have to clean yourself from 7 basic negative esoteric powers. You have to clean yourself from 7 basic negative esoteric powers, and you have to add 7 positives in your self. If you want to go beyond the first one, you have to clean yourself from 7 uncomplicated negative esoteric powers. And again, addition of positive thing. And then honorable option, the third intelligent corridor of intelligent healing, cleaning of 7 adverse negative esoteric powers. I am going to give you the list, and because of course this is the part of the game. And then at a fourth level, corridor of peace, cleaning of 7 confrontational negative esoteric powers, then 7 complicated negative powers, 7 toxic negative powers, and 7 lethal negative powers. So lethal, you see, every time the stage is becoming more and more challenging, basic to lethal, and you have to clean yourself. Basically, everything is present inside you. The one who is clean, the one who is pious, the one who is pure, the one who is real, the one who is true will experience the things quickly. If I am not clean, so I have to make myself clean. This is the bottom line. So, what is the outcome of 7 spiritual drills that you are going to learn during this journey of spiritual pacing? The paradigm drill will give you the right and righteous understanding of truth and reality. The purification drill will give you the initiation or the kick start for your own inner cleaning. Opening of the cardiac eye, activation of inner spiritual energies, transformation drill, commencement of attachment process, and opening of the divine dialogue, amalgamation with divine energies, and loss of ego and transform healed self. These are the outcomes. You have to lose your ID, Wahdatul Wujud or Wahdatul Shuhud. Now, I am going to take you directly to the third stage. See, activation, opening of cardiac eye. So actually, it is third in number, but at a practical level, this must be first in number. So, G stands for Godified Cardio-Linguistic Program. Cardio, heart, something related to your heart, and it's a cardiac eye. So, Godified Cardio-Linguistic Program, something related to your heart. I is the receptor of light. If it's on there, the whole body shall be full of light. Task is, as a spiritual pacer, your fundamental task is opening of the inner eye, not the facial eye. That is powered by your heart. Your inner eye is powered by your heart. Or loosely, I can say it's a cardiac eye. So this is the doorstep of commencement of your inner journey. The moment your inner cardiac eye is open, you will be at a level of spiritual bridging. You will lose your material ID and you will head towards the reality.